So guys, boom. I genuinely do not think, I don't think that Shareef O'Neal is as bad as the media and the people of the basketball world and the Twitter and the Instagrams and the Snapchats, the social medias. I generally do not think that Shareef O'Neal is as bad as people are making him seem to be. Trust me. Trust me, I get all the jokes. I've even had my fair share of laughs every now and then. But I think we can all agree that some of these are getting a little out of hand. I mean, to say that he should be a DoorDash player, a DoorDash person, he should be delivering food to people's houses, he should be a 4-year player at Pepperdine University, he should be a cashier at this place. I mean, can we just all agree that it is getting a little out of hand? And the main reason why I'm saying this is because I feel like people don't put context in situations and they just forget so easily, and they just disrespect a lot of these athletes as if Shareef O'Neal wasn't a great player in high school. I know a lot of people weren't believers, but to average 30 and 12, damn near 30, I believe he was averaging about 27.6 and about 12 rebounds a game in high school his senior year, and to be a McDonald's All-American, to have all the offers that he had whenever he was in high school heading into college. I mean, he wasn't just given these offers from all these schools. Trust me, they were giving it to him because he had the skill set and he had the capabilities to perform at that level. But unfortunately, he just had that open heart surgery and things just kind of went downhill from there. But even now, I mean, considering everything that I just said and the fact that he's only played in about 3 or 4 games so far in the NBA Summer League, and the media is just going to portray him as this trash player with just only playing 3 or 4 games. I mean, like I said, we need to pump the brakes. And then trust me, I'm not a Skip Bayless, I'm not a Colin Cowherd, I'm not a Max Kellerman, I'm not any of these guys. But the proof is in the pudding. If you look at the numbers, like I said, I'm not a Skip and all that, but he does have the highest plus minus on the actual Lakers team in some of these games, and about 2 or 3 that I saw. I'll probably try and pop it up on the screen, and he actually was outplaying a lot of these guys that were actually ahead of him. And if you just look at him play, trust me, I get what some of the people are saying, but I think you just cannot deny that Shareef O'Neal is actually a pretty good rebounder. He's super active on the floor, he's great defensively, and to me, he's generally a raw prospect who has a lot of potential to be something great. I mean, he has the length. I mean, I feel like you just cannot deny the type of hustle that he does have. We will go into a little bit more later into this video about some of his skills and the tangibles that I do think he should improve on. But I just feel like you just cannot deny that he's definitely a raw prospect who has a lot of potential in the league. And you watching this video, I do want to know, what are some NBA comparisons and players do you guys think that he has potential to be like? I've heard people say that he can be a Bam Adebayo type of player. I've seen Anthony Davis. What do you think is Shareef O'Neal's ceiling in the league, and do you think he will eventually make it into the NBA? And also, I appreciate every single one of you guys that actually joined the Discord for my last video. I think we gained about 50 to 60 people since the last video. So if you enjoy talking about basketball, anything basketball related, debating about basketball, you're not sensitive to hear other people's opinions, make sure to join the free Discord. It's going to be linked in the description. I'm trying to hit 500 members in there. And also make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Now, in my personal opinion, I will honestly admit, I don't think that Shareef O'Neal currently is ready to be a starting player or play a big time role in the NBA. But I will also admit that he does, from what I've seen so far, he does do more good than bad whenever he's on the floor. And I generally do think that there's a perception around his game, and I do think that he does need to improve on some things like his tangibles, his IQ, and really just polish up those skills. And I feel like once he does polish up those types of things and those types of part of his game, like his shooting ability, understanding where to be on certain parts of the floor, how to play within an offense and not just, running all over the place, I do think once he gets these little things down, he's definitely going to be somewhere on an NBA team, somewhere in the league, whether if it's in a year, 2 years, 3 years. Trust me, I genuinely do believe this. Now, I know there was reports that Shaquille O'Neal said that Shareef wasn't ready for the NBA and he should have stayed in college. At least my 2 cents in that. I do think that Shareef O'Neal probably should have went back to college and maybe just went back for a year or two just to get his feet under the water, because everything that he had to go through, at least whenever I'm watching him now, it just looks like he hasn't played competitive basketball in such a long time. I honestly think the solution he just needs more reps out there. He needs to play more minutes. He needs to play more competitive basketball. And I think once he gets those little things down, I think he's definitely going to prove a lot of people wrong. And like I said, I firmly believe that it's not as bad as people are proclaiming him to be. DoorDash, Pepperdine University, I mean, with the minutes that he's playing, I think he's definitely making the best of that situation. Of course, if you only show highlights of the bad highlights of a player and somebody missing a layup, of course it's going to make that player not look as good as they are. Show the rebounds that Shareef O'Neal is getting. Show the blocks. Show the activeness. Show the hustle. He's all over the place. He's playing great defense. To grab in 7-6 rebounds and only playing 15 minutes in that game, and the person ahead of you is not even getting that and they're playing twice as much as you, show those highlights of Shareef O'Neal. I honestly don't get this. Is what I'm saying. This is why I honestly hate social media to a certain extent, because once the media and once a group of people run with this narrative, it kind of puts this bad perception on a player when it's honestly just not even true. And like I said, if you were to sit and just watch Shareef O'Neal play, trust me, I will admit I do see a lot of things that he does need to improve on, but he's not nowhere near the worst player in the entire summer league. I mean, there's a lot of players that are honestly not playing just as good as him. And if you only playing 3 minutes one game, you're playing 10 minutes the next, 15 minutes, 7 minutes, of course, you're not going to drop 20-30 points a game. What do people not understand about that? And I'm not like a lot of these other people too. Take this O'Neal out of his name. Even if he wasn't Shareef O'Neal, I still think that he's still a good player. Trust me, I'm not a person that cares about this, son. I judge players on the player that they are. Versus the Charlotte Hornets, 15 minutes, 4.7 rebounds. He's out rebounding the people ahead of him in half their minutes. Like I said, versus the Heat, 15 minutes, 6.6 rebounds. He's not as bad as the media makes it seem to be. But guys, like I said, that's just my personal opinion. You watching this video, I want to know your overall opinions on Shareef O'Neal. Do you think he's as bad as people are making him seem to be? Do you think he has potential to be in the league? What are your honest thoughts on Shareef O'Neal, guys? Please make sure you comment down below and let's get a great basketball conversation started. I'm honestly interested to see and hear what you guys have to say about this situation. Please make sure to smash the like button, guys. It helps the channel out in so many ways. You guys have no idea. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy basketball content like this. If you're not sensitive, make sure to join the Discord. The link will be in the description. Only if you like basketball and you are not sensitive, join the Discord. We just hit 200 members in there, so I'm honestly excited for that. And yeah, with all that being said, guys, thank you for watching, and it's been an episode of Juice Made TV. Peace.